Hi, this is Phil Cooke with a tip for creative people. You know, I was reading in the Old Testament book of Judges the other day, Judges chapter 15, about Samson who killed 1,000 men with a donkey's jawbone. Let me read the scripture. There's an interesting verse there. It said, after he did it, he said, with a donkey's jawbone, I've made donkeys of them. With a donkey's jawbone, I've killed 1,000 men. When he finished speaking, he threw away the jawbone, and the place was called Ramath Lehi. Now, let me tell you something. If I'd killed 1,000 men with the jawbone of a donkey, I would make a nice leather holster for that. I would polish it up. I might put it in a frame in my office. I might really focus on that jawbone as being the greatest thing I've ever done. But what did Samson do? He threw it away. You know, we need to be the same way with our ideas. We may have an idea that changes the world. We may have an idea that accelerates our organization. We may have an idea that does a number of great things, but there's a time to move on. I meet so many creative people, particularly creative leaders, who get stuck with a great idea they had 10 years ago and can't seem to get past it, or get stuck with a great idea they had 5 years ago or a year ago and can't seem to get past it. They're milking that idea as much as they possibly can. Yes, it was good, but we can't stick with one idea for the rest of our lives. We have to keep coming up with ideas because culture changes, people change, trends change, everything changes. So here's the thing. Don't get so stuck on that great idea that you've thought of that you don't open yourself up to move forward in your career and have new and better ideas. Remember that jawbone. Samson threw it away. It was the most amazing victory you could possibly imagine, and he threw it away. That's the way we have to be about our ideas. No matter how great they are, there's a time to let them go and move on to the next big thing.